This is CNN Breaking News.
Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the attacks in Christchurch, New Zealand. Now, police in New Zealand are urging people to stay off the streets and to avoid mosques in the coming hours after mass shootings at 2 mosques in the city of Christchurch. At least 49 people are dead, many others seriously wounded. This happened around 1:40 in the afternoon local time, the busiest day of the week for many mosques when worshippers gather for Friday prayers. One man who witnessed a shooting at Deans Avenue told reporters how he and others hid under cars and tried to jump the fence to escape.
We heard, the firing, and it was from the main entrance of the building. And then everybody just ran toward the back doors just to save themselves. We saw many injured, bullets in arms and bombs and, everywhere. One woman was lying there. She was just lying on the road. And I don't know how many people died.
CNN's Matt Rivers is tracking developments. He joins us again. And Matt, in the last 30 minutes, you heard it live here in CNN, updates from the New Zealand Police Commissioner about the suspects and the death toll.
Yeah, absolutely. We're getting, this information coming in slowly but surely, Christy. We heard from the Prime Minister herself a bit before. We heard from the police commissioner, and the facts keep getting worse. Frankly, 49 people now confirmed dead, 41 of whom, according to the police commissioner, were killed at a mosque on Deans Avenue in Christchurch. 7 more killed at the mosque on Linwood Avenue, and of the 40 people that were being treated at a hospital in Christchurch, one of them has died so far. Given, though, the amount of people in that hospital, we could very well see this death toll continue to rise. We just don't know, but it is already a horrific number. 49 people have been killed so far. As for the people who have committed these crimes, according to the police commissioner, one man, a white male in his late 20s, as he was described to the media, has been charged with murder. He will appear likely in court tomorrow morning in New Zealand. 3 others throughout the day today have been apprehended as a part of this investigation, according to the police commissioner. One of those people, although all 3 were carrying firearms or some sort of weapon and were in the vicinity of these attacks, it appears that one of the 3 had nothing to do with the incident, and police are still talking to the other 2 people who to try and figure out what they were doing in the area with weapons at the time. According to the police, no other threats at this moment. They're not actively looking for anyone else, but they stressed that they are very much maintaining vigilance, not only in Christchurch, but around the country. They're also still working on disarming an IED that was found on one of the vehicles that was used in these attacks. Initially, we were told that there were IEDs on multiple vehicles, but police clarified that statement in this latest press conference, Christie, saying that there were 2 IEDs found on one of the vehicles. One of them has been disarmed already. They are working on doing the other one.
Matt, warnings have been issued to members of the Muslim community in the wake of these attacks. What kind of warnings have police issued to the Islamic community in Christchurch and across New Zealand?
I mean, they're basically saying hunker down. They're basically saying don't go visit one another, stay at home, keep doors locked, try and avoid the threat that could come with any sort of copycat attack. Now, again, police are not saying that they are anticipating other attacks, but they say it's never safe to assume anything. And so they are warning not only the Muslim community, but New Zealand at large to stay at home tonight.
And the Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern, she has been providing updates throughout the day. In addition to providing key information about these shootings, she has also been trying to console a nation that has been reeling in the back of these sickening attacks. What has been her message?
Her message is that this is not New Zealand, that this is not the country that has had a history of welcoming immigrants recently. I mean, this is a country with an immigration policy that accepts people from around the world, that accepts members of the Muslim community and encourages them to live there and to raise their families. This is, the words that she said is that that the attacker or attackers, depending on how this shakes out, may have chosen New Zealand, but that New Zealand utterly rejects these attacks. That's where her words in a press conference, you could see the emotion in her face. You could see her struggling with this, as everyone in New Zealand likely is at this point. But her message is that this is not who we are, and that people should be compassionate to one another tonight, that people should bond together, and that they should not let New Zealand's image, not let the character of the people of New Zealand be tarnished by these attacks, that this is not who New Zealand is.
Yeah, this is a moment of extreme crisis, loss, and a moment for New Zealand to come together. Matt Rivers reporting. Thank you.